right. What's happening, good people? And welcome to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. It is Motivational Monday, Fired Up Monday, Make It Happen Monday. And we're being brought to you by our title sponsor, the Weed Squad St. Louis. They're located at 8088 Watson Road. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. You deserve it. If you are Libra Nation, stand up. Stand up. If you're off today, hey, you probably did something incredible over the weekend. If you just purchased a new home like my cousin Destiny did, congratulations to you. A lot of hard work and things going in the right direction for you. On the first Monday of October, as I like to call it, Libra Nation time. I think we got to get hydrated because this could be a long-winded type of a show. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. We come to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time via Facebook. YouTube, we have a page, Dre Montez. Twitter, at W2B, Dre Montez. You can also follow us on Facebook. Instagram for the updates on the podcast, Who's to Blame. But you can also go to www.dremontez.com and get a complete listing of all of the participating sponsors. Thank you to those guys very much as well. But lots to get into. Lots to get into. Sports, entertainment, as well as the weekend. Did you have a good weekend? That is the question. Did you have a great weekend? I want to say about maybe a month and a half ago, my brother, Menden, reaches out to me and says, look, we're going to the game October 1st. The crew from Oklahoma is on the way. They come in here, we're going to the game, we're getting a suite, we're going to have a great time. And it happens to be the same weekend as the most amazing thing happened in Cardinal baseball history, this miraculous run they went on winning and getting into the playoffs, and now we have an opponent with the LA Dodgers. But when you plan a trip to go visit people, or you go visit them or they come visit you, there's certain things you are required to go right for the trip to be the great trip, especially when you're older. When you're over 30 years old, there's certain things you need. You want to be involved. And the behavior of this town on Friday and Saturday was just the best I've ever seen. The best I've ever seen. I got to thank a whole lot of people. I mean, we got so detailed with it. We had these shirts made. We have these shirts made here. And on the front it has the Legends trip, Cards, Cubs, 10-1-21. But on the back has a very unique saying here. Very unique. I read it to you. And it says, at some point in your childhood, you and your friends went outside to play together for the last time and nobody knew it. Let that sink in. And here it is right here. It's another great saying. Here it is. Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid, and you'll never go wrong. Friends for life. And on the back, it's our names. You got Mike, Robert, Tim, Dre, Mark, TJ, was Alex and Max. Got throw Josh in there as well. And Peter. Got to throw him in there as well. A lot of cool people on this trip. I've never laughed so much in my entire life going to the ball game. Thank you for the pleasurable stay to Alex and Max and Soulard. Thank you to McGurks, Jeff with Ballpark Shuttle for taking care of us. Good job right there, my man. Wow, if you're going to when the Cardinals come back home in this playoff push, if you're going to the Blues games, you can reach out to Ballpark Shuttle STL 314-722-6088. My man Jeff will take care of you as well. And to the great folks at Kilroy's, the family. Wow, just the staff in the suite that we had. It was just amazing. The food at Q and the Lou, hands down, Grove Fest. It was great seeing everybody. All the dancing that we did and the music that we listened to at Broadway Oyster Bar, it was like this weekend was magical. I don't know when the last time you hang out with your crew, whether it's the fellas, whether it's the ladies, and you just have that bonding, that connection that you needed. Just it was deep. It was deep. We had so much fun. Ate some good food. We destroyed a crave sack of White Castle on the flatbed on the tailgate of a pickup truck while listening to hip hop and neo soul music. What other way would you have it? What other way would you have it? But wow, what an incredible weekend. Thank you again to my man Menden, my brother, and also my brothers from Oklahoma, as we will be heading up to Oklahoma to check out an NBA basketball game. So Oklahoma, Dre on the way. We coming. We coming up. Never been. It's going to be a hell of a time, and I'm looking forward to it. But I can't say enough about what transpired over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. I've shared pictures. I haven't shared that many videos yet because it's a lot of interesting dancing going on. And I've never heard that song before at Broadway Oyster Bar. It was called I Love Liquor and Whores, and the beat and the melody just had my body moving in a way that it has not moved in quite some time. But we had an amazing time over the weekend. Go Cards. We're going to take a short break here and have a word from our sponsor so you can get in where you fit in. We'll be right back.
Mountain as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com.
Get you got to get that Mountain Man Scrub going at some point.
Mountain Man Scrub.
Where we go, Dre? Where we go? Let's find it, Dre. Let's find it.
Mountain Man Scrub.
That's not it. Where we go, Dre? Where do we go, Dre? Where do we go?
Mountain Man Scrub.
Where did we go to? Oh my goodness. Where did I go to? This is wild.
Mountain Man Scrub.
Where did I go to? Whew. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties on my side, but we're back as we heard a word from our sponsor, MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on today. In the promo, just type in Dre Montez. Lots of things to get into. I don't know if you're out for lunch today. If you are, stop on by Friendly's in South City. Tell them Dre sent you. If you're down in the Soulard area, you can stop on by Great Grizzly Bear. Check out that amazing patio. You got the Wood Shack, and you also have Hammerstones and 9th Street Deli as well. Stop on by these great, amazing places on this motivational Monday. All right, we're back. Well, Saturday was something to be reckoned with, as I did not get a chance to really focus and check out my Florida football Gators because the crew was in town, but it's okay. I understand what the Gators did not do, score, or win the game playing against Kentucky Wildcats. But hey, there's a first for everything, not making excuses, because I'm watching the game right now. I have it on pause since I missed the whole game on Saturday, but I'm not complaining. I had a chance to look at some of the stories that were like a key point in college football. Yet the Bearcats beat Notre Dame. That being Cincinnati's football team beat Notre Dame. Cincinnati Bearcats football team. Yeah, not basketball team. They're doing something right there. Kentucky beat Florida. Georgia is on another one here, man. They're on another type of level. I don't know if you've paid attention to Georgia football this year, even understand what Georgia Bulldogs about, even if you've even heard of Athens, Georgia. But this football team is on a mission. They own something special. I'm going to keep my eye on them. I think Captain Khaki Pants and Michigan, they needed that win. Stanford beats Oregon. Oklahoma won. They needed that. Mississippi State beat A&M. Mississippi State beat A&M. Oh boy, oh brother, how far the mighty have fallen. Clemson needed that win, big time. And of course, the 808 one, that being Hawaii. 808-1. So that right there wraps up what basically was the breakdown in college football. Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia did what they're supposed to do. Can they keep this going? There's teams on the outside looking in. I don't want this Cincinnati team to get treated the way that Hawaii did in that Sugar Bowl matchup against Georgia back in 2006 when Colt Brennan was the quarterback. It was a nice slap of reality in your face. In the words of Lee Corso, let's not move so fast and try to move Cincinnati up. They're balling right now, though. They're balling. There was a good win that they had playing against Notre Dame. But let's just slow down just a tad when it comes to that. NFL yesterday. There are a couple of things that everyone was talking about, but something else happened involving the NFL. And that's being Jacksonville coach Urban Meyer. We all seen the video. We all saw the woman on him. We all saw his vision. We've all seen the apologetic statement to the media, to the team, to the owner, and to his family. We all saw that. But is history repeating itself? Is Urban Meyer about to pull a game on us and go to USC and get this coaching job? In the NFL, you're not the big man on campus as you are as a college football head coach with a winning program. You get that clout. You have reliable, viable street credit when you're a head football coach and you know what you're doing. So if he goes and takes this high-profile job at USC, game changer. Game changer. I'm going to keep my eye on this. I was a little skeptical about this going, but the way that team has been playing, that being the Jaguars, his body language, the fact he couldn't hold his head up today during the apologetic press conference. Remember that TV show Lies with Tim Roth that told you how to read people's bodies, their body language, the mannerism, that whole thing you can tell when people lying? There's some stress in line going on with Urban Meyer. We're going to follow that one. And of course, the other story was Brady going home. The bromance party they tried to turn into a Harlequin novel, a Lifetime movie of the week, the bromance special. There were grown men crying across the world last night watching that game. That was probably one of the longest NFL games of all time. All time. Long game. Long game. That game ended at midnight on the East Coast. Midnight. Let that sink in. And the game started at 7:20. Come on now, good people. We're going to run down a few things that happen in the NFL. There's still things developing out there. Still. But we know one thing. Quarterbacks and secondary are needed in the NFL. Or needed. Or needed big time. They're running out of people. I don't know what's going on with Cam. I don't know. Where's Kelly Bryant? Where's he at? What happened to Kelly Bryant? There has to be somebody coming through the line to help these teams out. There's no need for anybody to be using non-quarterback position players to play quarterback in the NFL. College and high school, okay. But in the NFL, come on teams. Houston and Denver, you got to wake up. The Washington football team. That was a wild-ass game. But that's the type of win that team needed. Because the defense has been trying to do whatever it can. They're a little stagnant when it comes to moving the ball on the offensive side. But that was a wild-ass game. I know it was against Atlanta. First time they won down there since 2003. So that's Atlanta. They still tripping off what happened in that Super Bowl. They won 28-3, and they lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, let that sink in. All right. The Bills rolling. I think the Bills having that early season loss kind of slapped themselves in the face like, look, we're not that good. We haven't done anything yet to be walking around like we've won the Super Bowl, like we've competed in the Super Bowl. It's been a long time since Wide left. Bills Mafia, I feel you. I love it all. But the Bills are rolling for sure. Chicago, where you at? You feel better now? Matt Nagy said, I'm not calling the offensive plays anymore, people. I'm not going to be responsible anymore. Justin Fields had a field day. That was a good, comforting, pat on the back, attaboy type win. They won't talk about it too much, but good job. Way to do your job. Way to hit the open defender, the open receiver on your team. Way to do that. Way to run when you need to run. Totally different quarterback, total different team the last 2 weeks. But the Bears look good yesterday for sure. The Cowboys D exposed the Panthers D. Uh-oh. What they do down there? What they cooking? They eating? Huh? They zeking, dacking and zeking. Hey, they got some weaponry there. They like a very young Swiss Army knife with the artillery they have on that defense. And they were hitting yesterday. They were hitting. It was like a UFC fight yesterday on some of those plays across the middle. But the Cowboys look good. It seems as though Sam Darnold thought he was with the Jets of last year on some of those offensive possessions. I knew it got to a point we thought the referees were helping out the Cowboys a little bit too much. But across the land yesterday, we saw how bad the NFL officiating really, really is. Carson finally got a win. He didn't get hurt. He looked good for the Colts. He looked really, really good for the Colts. One of the most confusing games I watched yesterday was the Browns against the Purple People Eaters of America, that being the Minnesota Vikings. That game itself has me now wanting to go up there for a visit. They were showing the entire city in some of the commercial breaks, things I had never seen about Minnesota before on television. Ever. Not even when the Super Bowl was up there, I didn't see this type of coverage they put out yesterday. And I made a post and I want to go up there. I want to go check out because it looked damn good on television. We know it gets cold up there. We know. We have coats for that. We have the attire. Baker Mayfield didn't really play his best football yesterday. I don't think the Browns did. Kirk, I know you somebody cousin out there, didn't really have it. I didn't understand why they couldn't move the ball. That was a weird game to watch yesterday. For one, I thought Minnesota was going to just destroy Cleveland. The way Cleveland was not consistent with moving the ball. The weird play caller. Can't hold on to the ball, and of course, officiating got into that game as well. But it happens. The G-Men won. Saquon for what Barkley got down yesterday. Thank you for the fantasy points yesterday. Out of the 3 fantasy leagues I'm in, only won one. One game out of the 3 that I'm in. One game, not good, and we lost our ass in college football Saturday. So gambling did not go well for me this weekend, but it doesn't matter because I had an amazing weekend with the fellas again. Shout out to Oklahoma. The G-Men won in overtime against the Saints. The Saints have been a different team each and every week. They're not consistent. There's lack of communication going on somewhere. There's no trust. There's no belief in this. It's their first game at home. Who dat nation? And they lose to the G-Men. Well, things happen. WCUP. What's up with the Jets? Man Cave member TJ. He is a proud New York Jet football fan. New York football Jets, the Jets, Jets. Quarterback looks 12th when he pulls his helmet off. Good football yesterday. Quality win for the franchise. But which one is more important to you think, if you're a New York fan? You think the Giants or the Jets win was more important and going to help move this program forward? I think the Giants really need an offensive push. They really needed that yesterday. But we already know that the Jets have been hurt since 1969. That's a long time to be doing this. That's a long time to be doing that. Long time. Russell Wilson won yesterday, that being Seattle. That game was a little weird yesterday. We're going to see what this quarterback situation talks about, and it happens to be in San Fran. The Packers beat the Steelers, or I like to call the Statue of Liberty, the best quarterback in the NFL, that being Big Ben Roethlisberger. That game got a little weird. It looks like Green Bay is a little susceptible on the corners on the passing game. They give up a lot of yards. A lot of yards. We're going to watch that as we move further and further into the NFL season. In the game of the night, oh, by the way, Arizona's a different beast. Kyler Murray is not. They went in the Rams' house and wreaked havoc. They couldn't catch that man. They couldn't figure it. The Rams' front line looked slow as hell. What was Jalen Ramsey at? Need a Jalen Ramsey sighting anywhere. Arizona made a statement. It was a statement game last night. Statement game. I know what Kyler's trying to say. Look, this is not the Super Bowl. It was a good win for our team, but we got a lot of work to do. I like that. Keep the mentality right. Oh, going back to see Daddy game. Brady versus Belichick. The Adele theme music. They went too far selling this game on some of the promos. A 2-hour pregame show, highlighting everything these two have done together and a little bit on the separation. There's a book coming out that's written by one of the ESPN top reporters that's coming out later this week that's going to really break down what happened, what caused the rift. And his reports are saying if Belichick would have done what he did last night, just talk to the man face to face, odds are Brady would still be in New England. Did the game live up to the hype? I think that the Patriots' defensive scheme showed other teams how to compete with Tampa Bay. Not beat them, but how to compete. They had a couple of coverages. They dropped 8 men in coverage. 8 people. How many people on the field at one time? That would be 11. It's 11 on 11, but Belichick called 8 men back in coverage. 8. The double blitzes, the different schemes, the different looks. Even though Brady has seen this before, but I don't think he expected it to be that way, and the weapons that were not there. There was no Gronk. There was no JPP on the defensive side. They were missing some game changers in this here on the offensive side as well as the defensive side. But still a hell of a game. But I think the Patriots kind of showed other teams, hey, let's work on this. Let's work on this. The same way that Arizona did. Arizona watched game film, and they stopped that money play that the Rams have been running the past, 4 or 5 years in the whole McVay era. But good football game last night. Again, NFL kickers. Everybody come here. Come here. All y'all kickers come here. Come here. Stop going on social media posting how beautiful your wife is, how good your life is. If you can't kick a 47-yard field goal, a 36-yard field goal, a 56-yard field goal, and that's your only fucking job, there'd be like 4 kickers. You're not coming in the locker room. I will bring a trash bag out here. You can put the uniform in there. Here go your shit. You get home the best way you know how, and I'll probably see you at practice later on this week. But NFL kickers, what is going on? Really? These guys do so much pregame, during the game. When the team wins, they do so much on social media. But when your numbers call, hey, we need you to go ahead and make this 36-yard field goal. Across the board, there are probably only 3 kickers in the NFL you can really depend on. That's it. 3. The rest, you're not going to have a job long. Pretty soon, we're going to take the kicker out of the equation. We all going for 2 points. Fuck it. That's how I'm really starting to feel about this situation, about the kickers and the NFL officiating. That was a face mask in the Ravens-Bronco game. The Broncos did a face mask on the Ravens, right in front of the damn ref, and the ref calls holding on the Ravens. Didn't see the face mask. How is that possible? It happened right in front of you. They're not working together. When they have their meeting after the season, I think all the fans should be involved. It should be a Zoom meeting with the referees. I want to know what y'all talking about. How we going to fix this moving forward? How are we going to fix this moving forward? But there you have it. Next up, we have baseball. It's here. We've reached the end of the Major League Baseball season. Some are happy. Some are upset. Were certain goals achieved? Was it a hit and miss the whole time? Is there still a light at the end of the rainbow? Can we get there together or not? Well, here's what I'm going to do. For the Cardinals and the postseason this year, considering what transpired over this weekend, this is going to be my shirt that I'm wearing for every Cardinal postgame this baseball season. So I'm wearing this wherever I may go. Because what we did Friday night, we had a young man at the game, never been to St. Louis, never been to a baseball game. We're in the suite. Lo and behold, it happens. Home run hit. 2 of them, I think. It was like a Disney moment. It was like seeing Mickey Mouse and you're 10 years old and you go there and you see Mickey Mouse. You're like, no way, that's Mickey Mouse. Hit a home run at the game. It was beautiful. But that's going to be my outfit for the entire Cardinal postseason. Now, we're taking on the Dodgers. There's no need to break this thing down precisely what inning by inning type look. No. What the Cardinals just got done doing, they know what to do. We know the Dodgers very well. But here's my only thing. I'm telling the entire bullpen, everybody be ready. Everybody. I don't want to hear you a closer. I don't want to hear you a setup. I don't want to hear, I can't throw good against lefties. I don't give a damn. You're getting in this game because we need the W, kids. We need the W. We need that. So, I haven't really found out yet if Miggy achieved the mission of getting 3,000 hits. I haven't checked all the numbers because we had a busy weekend. We had a busy weekend with the fellas. But I wonder how close did he get, what other records were achieved, what's going on in this postseason, who you got, who you thinking going to be there. Is this what you wanted to see? Is this what you want? Baseball postseason. Oh, it's so much fun. Now you get to see who really know what they doing. Long as the Rays learned a valuable lesson about last year's postseason. Coach, go with your instinct when it comes to going to that bullpen. Stop listening to everybody else and just go after your true coaching sense. Other than those errors last year, I think last year's World Series would have came another way. But, hey, we're here now. Cardinals Nation, stand up. Thank you again, Mike Shannon. Job well done, sir. Job well done. Again, if it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There's been another episode of Montez at Midday being brought to you by a title sponsor, The Weed Squad St. Louis. You can get a complete listing of all the sponsors affiliated with the show by visiting www.dremontez.com. Thank you, guys. Libra Nation, enjoy your day, Libra Nation. I know there's a lot of Libra birthdays out there. Get it in. Shout out to my cousin Destiny again for getting the house. My cousin Bink, it was his birthday last week. And rest in peace, my Uncle Jimmy and Uncle William. Birthdays on the way. So there it is, people. Enjoy your day. And in the words of my great-grandpappy, if your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all. Check on your friends, check on your girls, check on your people. No matter what, we in this together. And you guys have a great day. Thank you very much. And we out.